This is chicken soup for the soul. Max health, low effort. I'm going to show you step by step on how to make chicken tinola. Along the way, we'll answer key questions like how to poach chicken breasts perfectly. What's the secret to turning boxed broth into something rich and luxurious? And what's the simplest and easy way to pack this soup with a vibrant and healthy veggie? Best of all, it's really easy so anyone can do it, and it takes less than an hour. Let's jump in. Have you ever had chicken breast that's perfectly poached, juicy, tender, and has this amazingly soft yet satisfying texture? I'll teach you how to do it. But before we start poaching, let's talk about the poaching liquid. It's the foundation of the dish. Heat oil on medium. Start by blooming aromatics like ginger, onion, and garlic. These ingredients are packed with anti-inflammatories. These are the classic flavors of chicken tinola. You can also throw in any aromatics like celery for vegetal essence or carrot for sweetness. Stir until lightly brown, releasing all the flavors into the oil. This should take around 3 to 5 minutes depending on your heat. Once browned, add 2 liters of boxed chicken stock, absorbing all the aromatic flavors from the oil. Lay your chicken breast into the pot. This next point is extremely important. Avoid boiling at all costs. Boiling chicken is like squeezing a sponge. The hotter it gets, the more moisture gets wrung out, leaving it dry and rubbery. The solution? Low and slow cooking. Bring the broth up to 150 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. It's okay if the temperature fluctuates within this range. All you have to do is maintain this temperature range and monitor the internal temperature of the chicken. 150 is the perfect temperature for a juicy and tender chicken breast. This should take 20 to 30 minutes depending on the size of your chicken. Once the internal temperature of the chicken reaches 150, remove it and let it rest while preparing the rest of the soup. Strain through a fine mesh strainer and return it to the same pot. Remember how I said this is a low effort but maximum flavor recipe? The poaching liquid isn't just for the chicken. It's now very flavorful chicken broth and base for our soup, and we can make it even better. But here's the problem. Store-bought broth is convenient, but it's often watery and lacks the richness of a homemade stock. But there's one ingredient that can transform boxed broth into something rich and luxurious without hours of simmering bones. We've already added lots of flavor with the aromatics in chicken, but the body is still missing. The secret? Gelatin powder. It's the same ingredient that gives homemade bone broth its silky texture, instantly transforming it into something rich and elevating it to the next level. Low effort, high reward. Taste for seasoning and add fish sauce for umami and saltiness. With the broth perfected, it's time to finish the dish with vibrant, healthy veggies. Frozen spinach is an underrated ingredient in the freezer aisle. It's flash frozen at peak freshness, locking in its nutrients and color. And in a dish like tinola, it's a game changer. Convenient, nutritious, and really easy to use. Popeye would be proud. Let's serve up a plate. Pour the golden broth into the bowl and layer the poached chicken on top. Tinola is a classic Filipino soup featuring perfectly poached chicken, healthy vegetables, and a clean, soul-healing broth. This is chicken tinola. Enjoy.